Hey folks, Andy from the SIG SAUER Academy. What we're talking about now is shooting our bolt rifle bilateral, or from the support side. Transitioning from my right side to the support side, there's a couple of different ways we can do that. So first thing I'm going to do, I've already removed my source of feed. What I'm going to do is visually and physically inspect my chamber, my bolt face, and my mag well to make sure that it's clear. I'm going to look away. I'm going to come back and again visually and physically inspect my chamber, my mag well, and my bolt face to make sure there's no instructions. Right-handed shooting the bolt rifle, I've got my support hand on my rear bag. I mount on my right shoulder, get my cheek in place, simply push forward, lock down, focus on my reticle, and pull the trigger. All of that's very fluid. I can do all of that without breaking down my position. But now I have to shoot off my left side, either because of available cover or an event in a PSR match is forcing me to. So I move this over to my left shoulder, and there's a couple of different ways we can do this. I can move my right hand to the rear bag and support it there, and my left hand comes up and now works the controls. It's clumsy and inefficient for me, but to reach over with the left hand, work that bolt down, and then settle in on my rifle, focus on my reticle, pull the trigger. I can reach up over and come across this again, but my instinct is to lift my face out of the way so that I can do that. So now I'm breaking that cheek to stock weld that I've worked hard to build. So again, I can come down here and work it this way, but for me that's clumsy and inefficient. Another way to do it is to pull the trigger and everything with my left hand and use my right hand to work the action. So now I let go of my rear support with my right hand and come up and work the bolt here and then come back down. Again, not the preferred technique for me for a couple of reasons. One, I'm breaking down the support I have on the rear of my rifle, which means I now need to rebuild that position on the way back. Another thing is that I'm not used to pulling the trigger with my left hand. So a tendency could be for me to leave this trigger pulled as I work that bolt. And if I do that and the trigger's already depressed, then the sear is not going to catch that firing mechanism. So I could have a potential AD there. So you need to be very careful if you're going to be doing that. So again, support hand, my right hand. I let go with my left hand, work the bolt with my right, and then reestablish that position back here. Again, a viable method, but not my personal favorite for shooting bilateral bolt. The way I shoot a bolt gun left-armed, or left-shouldered support side, is the same way that I shoot on my right shoulder. If this is my position shooting from my right shoulder, all I do is move the rifle over, my left hand continues to be my support, my right hand still pulls my trigger and works my bolt. That way I achieve all the same results of being able to work this rifle well without ever breaking down any support for that rifle platform. It's a little tricky to get used to, but for me, it's the most ergonomic and expedient way to get that done. Again, maybe not the best way that works for you, but that's the easiest way I found to shoot this rifle support side. More information about our Precision Scope rifle series, visit us at SIGSauerAcademy.com.